morally wrong. Do what you want is kind of my motto, and however you want to do it. I don't necessarily always prize efficiency. I don't necessarily prize perfection. I prize those things when my work requires me to, which my line of work does, because I am a dental hygienist, and that has really shaped a lot of who I've become as an adult. It's also a big reason why I'm wondering what is my identity, because I just have this feeling, like this knowing, right? That immaterial energy that I was talking about, that it's just not it for me. And it's crazy how someone like myself can be actually quite good at their job and even be able to teach it to other people successfully for years and not have it be the thing that lights them. Yet everybody, it seems like, seems to respect me in it, and they, sometimes I'll say, sometimes they value my opinion. I'm not always sought out for my opinion. When I first began my career as a dental hygienist, I put myself out there to really be a voice, because I wanted to be a leader in my field, and I wanted to see, okay, you know, like, I did this thing, I got my training, I got my license, I want to see where can this take me, and will this fit for me long term? And I tested it, I put myself out there, I went to board meetings, I sat on advisory boards briefly, I attended a lot of meetings, I applied for associate professor jobs, I did everything that I could without fully taking the next step, committing and getting a master's of some sort of health science degree that would really take me to the next level, because I knew that if I did that, if I took that leap, no problem. It would be no problem for me to get those jobs, more than likely. Now, granted, I could have been wrong, I could be wrong, you know, there's a lot of talent out there, those jobs are competitive, but I had people on my side, people with influence I had on my side at the right time, and I chose to not move forward because I thought, and I knew, this isn't for me. I don't want to be in a position where I feel like I'm stuck teaching something, doing something that I can't wait to leave. And, or if it feels like it's just like an enduring, I have to do this. And I don't want to feel like I have to fake it. I don't want to feel like I have to put on this front all the time for my colleagues and for the students and for the patients. Like, I don't know, it's weird, because I do genuinely care about my job, and it is important for me above all else to do good work, right? Quality work. One of my art pieces that I have done is writing out the oath, the dental hygiene oath that we take before becoming dental hygienists, like that we graduate from an accredited institution. I wrote that out because I really do care, and I wanted to use my art to kind of tell that message, right? Tell that story, because I am a storyteller. I tell true stories most of the time. I tell stories that are not necessarily the most exciting, but they're honest and they're reflections of reality. But Anyway, so I really do care. But people have to see, I think, sometimes that my heart is not in it. I know what's right, and I have a good heart, so I will do the right thing. But at the end of the day, my heart's not in it. And that's not good for me. And I don't think it's good for other people at the end of the day either. So I did what I tried to do. I did what I did. I played it safe. And I did the right thing in life, right? Took the first step anyway. And I'm proud of that. I've accomplished a lot. And a lot that, wasn't easy necessarily to accomplish, or wasn't necessarily predictable for myself to have accomplished, because I came from a very humble background. My family was a big family. I have 4 sisters, and I had a single parent. I would say I have 4 siblings and a single parent working. Occasionally my other parent worked, but it was sort of like, the little leftover, maybe, that little push that we might have needed. And I used to go to those jobs with her, cleaning houses, that was pretty much it, cleaning houses. But yeah, we didn't have a lot. We had love, and we had our essentials taken care of, and my parents did the best that they could. And they didn't emphasize education for me. They didn't emphasize getting a career until later in life. And they also didn't emphasize me finding the path that felt right for me. I think that it was easy for them, or maybe they just kind of fell into it at some point. And so they just thought that we would too. And of course we will, as in my siblings and I, right? I have, in a way. My siblings have, in a way. But some of us, I think, we're still wondering. And I don't blame my parents. I used to feel very bitter once I realized that a lot more people had a lot more direction. And also direction in a way that was gonna help them really find something aligned with who they are. But again, my parents did the best that they could, and a lot of things they did really well. And they raised me in a way that values love and my family, and to be a good person. At the end of the day, that's what they raised me in. So yeah, that's how I feel about all of that. But still, right, obviously, leaves me at a point where I need to take responsibility for my own happiness and for the long term of my own life, right? Like, because everyone knows now, right? It seems like everyone knows. If you're not happy in what you do, and you have the option to do something different, you could have the option to do something different, then you're missing out. And you're gonna miss out a lot, I think. And I don't want that to be me. I really don't want that to be me. Because sometimes I feel very empty or unsatisfied and lacking some like internal joy. And that comes from some sort of blockage of me and knowing and expressing my identity. So yeah, I'm kind of on a mission to figure that out because it's really important for me. And what you're gonna see on this YouTube channel, and if you follow me on my art channel, itme.mawderp, itme.mawderp, mawderp, then you're gonna see at least the art that I create. The visual art. You won't maybe see the voice acting as much, but who knows, maybe. Because if I post here on YouTube any vlog kind of things, if I get inspired to do that, auditions, then yeah, I guess you'd see all of that. So you can follow along. And I wish I would have said this a lot sooner, but thank you for following me now. Thank you for watching this video. It's long. And it's probably long because I didn't script it. I'm ad-libbing, I'm just, throwing stuff out there, throwing spaghetti at the wall, and seeing if it sticks. I might find out that, no, it's not gonna stick unless you cook it, right? Like a plan. But I'll make a plan. I'm gonna make a plan. I am making a plan. This is actually part of the plan. Because I know that even if I'm not successful with this, I'll try again and I'll learn. And feel free to leave me comments, feedback. Let me know what you think of this quote-unquote content that I'm putting out. Let me know if you have any questions for me, I guess. Do people have questions for random strangers? Sure, I bet. Do you value a random stranger's opinion versus AI anymore? Did you know that AI consumes a lot of water? Consumes a lot of our natural resources. So please don't go down that path of using AI. Use your brain. Where there's real intelligence. Alright? Literally called artificial intelligence. Now I know it's really cool and I would like to use it, but the thing is that it's just not cool on the other side of the coin, right? On the other side of the coin, it damages the earth and it puts people who are already disadvantaged in even more disadvantaged positions. Now, some AI is fine, right? Probably. I don't know. I feel like ChatGPT for sure. Anything that's like real-time generation